Strong 2023. Top line revenue growth over 8% and very strong broad-based growth across each of our businesses. We have delivered on each of the targets for our Refinitiv integration, and the broader transformation of LSEG is very much on track. So I'm really pleased with the 2023 performance, despite all of the distractions, as you refer to them, and I'm very excited about what 2024 looks like as well.
I'll tell you what, I'll talk about distractions a bit more and some of those in a moment, because I know you want to comment on it. But in terms of that progress in your strategy you just mentioned there as well, again, it's a long-term strategy. Your predecessor looked at it and you've really taken it on board, and the shares, by and large, have been very positive about this. But in terms of that strategy, more analytics, more data, more collaborations and products with Microsoft, less worrying about the oscillations in the underlying equity market.
So the great thing about the LSEG business model is that we have about 70% recurring revenues, and that's very stable and growing. And then we do have about 30% of the business that is exposed to activity in the markets, and we tend to see benefit from activity, volatility in the markets. So it's growing at a good level, and then when there's real volatility in the markets, we see even higher growth. More broadly, you're absolutely right. We are rolling out the pilot versions of the new product that we're building with Microsoft in the next couple months, so really excited about that. A lot of exciting things going on in our post-trade business, where we are opening up a new addressable market in the uncleared space. So we're really firing on all cylinders, and the business is performing very well.
David, given the issues we've seen with Gemini at this stage, is it too early to be rolling out some of these AI products in such a significant area of the market?
I think that there are, of course, lots of opportunities associated with Gen AI, and there are risks associated with Gen AI. One of the great things about our business, our focus on the integrity of data and the trust in the data that we provide, is that's really even more important as AI starts to be used by more and more companies. The quality of the data is absolutely critical to the quality of the products that are using AI. If you think about how a large language model uses data, it's really important that that data is of high quality, high integrity, and that you can audit it, where the information is coming from. And that's how we are building our products using AI.
David, can you give us an early glimpse of the type of products you're talking about here? Just how revolutionary will they be for financial markets?
Let me give you one example. As I said, this will be a pilot version in the hands of our customers over the next couple months. It's called Meeting Prep. It'll be a button on the Microsoft Teams interface. You push on that button, you type in the company or person you are meeting with, and then it will use access to our data, our analytics, public news, corporate information, research, et cetera, from us, combined with information in the customers, the users' email, files, CRM system, to basically create a briefing memo for that meeting in about 15 seconds. And if you think about the hours that are spent preparing briefing memos for meetings of all kinds, that's a pretty extraordinary efficiency. And so that'll be coming very, very soon in the next couple months.
David, I want to push on to listings. Early reporting suggests that hurdles are too high for Shein to chase a listing in New York, and then they may think about London. Doesn't say much about the standards for London, if you can comment on that, but also whether you have a chance of luring the fast fashion giant.
So I'm not going to comment on any particular listing. I would say I have a lot of confidence, and the market has a lot of confidence in the high listing standards of the UK. Obviously, the UK Listing Authority, under the oversight of the FCA, is responsible for that, and very high standards here. So, as I said, and as we've announced this morning, we are seeing an encouraging pipeline in terms of IPOs. It is a much better environment than we've seen really in the last few years. So looking forward to seeing more of the IPO pipeline building and IPOs coming to the London Stock Exchange.
David, you've got